Yeah. So 2 hours left.
Yes, 2 hours left. So he's in the home stretch, which is, that's good. He's been running all day, so he's been running 10 hours.
Oh my gosh! And he's running at an 8 right now?
Yes, he has been recently. So I think fluctuating between an 8 and an 8.5.
I was wondering today on the treadmill. I was like, I wonder if I gave him my legs. I wonder if they would do better than his legs because mine have been carrying around 240 pounds. And I wonder if I could just give him my legs if he'd be like, oh, these things are awesome.
Oh, yes. I think he would be thrilled to have your legs at this point. He'd be ready to go.
It'd be great to trade out my legs, but cut off the top of me and just go, here you go. They normally run at a 5, and then my legs would be like, oh my God, this top frame is so much easier.
No, I think he'd trade out at this point. I'm only imagining. So I think at this point he's probably ready to get off that treadmill.
God,
so
no television.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do tonight?
I'm sure he's going to be asleep. I think the rest of us might drink. I think it's a long day. It's fun, it's exciting, but it definitely it's hard even as a crew. There's so much adrenaline. You get nervous. So yeah, it's been quite a day. 83 miles. Is he okay? Are the girls coming on? Oh,
we're here.
Oh, wow.
We're here, Nicole.
Okay.
You've just been creeping.
And
we've just been staring at you.
Oh, no. Well, I guess we are now looking at the 83 miles. So
wow.
After this, okay, we're just sorry, technical difficulties. I'm not as skilled at this.
Only 17 to go.
I know.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you all know better than anyone. So he's in the home stretch.
I'll be leaving soon. My name's Bert. But who joined?
So, Bert, you have some amazing ultra celebrities on with you. I mean, talk about amazing female athletes here. Amazing athletes. These are some of the top ultra runners in the world. So, and you all meet Bert. He's obviously the funniest person that I know, and an aspiring ultra runner. So he's going for.
And he's shirtless. He's shirtless.
Ladies, I ran 7 miles today. Pretty.
Woo!
So that's legit, Bert. Good job.
That is legit.
Much. Yeah, thank you.
Actually, the only thing my boyfriend was excited about on this stream was that Bert was going to be on. And then originally, so one time Nicole did an interview in Leadville with a bunch of ultra running athletes, and she interviewed Tommy Pusey in the hot tub. And when I saw all the pictures of the guests, I was like, is that Tommy Pusey in the hot tub with the beer? But it was you in like an ice tub of beer.
My pedigree of who I know athletically is way beyond what I can achieve athletically. Like I did a podcast with Gabby Reese, and Laird Hamilton is her husband, and he called me the next day. He's like, man, you got to come work out with us. I was like, hey bro, I don't know what you heard.
I love it.
I mean, you're hanging out with some of like the ultra professionals of the world, so you're in great company.
I'll give you my one brag. One of my buddies is a podcaster. That's how I know Zach. His name's Joe Rogan, and he said to me, we were talking about marathons, and my dad grew up. When I was growing up, my dad ran marathons, and I was like, I could definitely run a marathon, no training. Party the night before, go run one. And he was like, no, you can't. I go 100%. So I ran the LA Marathon, no training, partied the night before, showed up, and ran the LA Marathon in 5 hours and 33 seconds. If you
awesome.
Put the medal around my neck, it's staring at me right now. And then all of a sudden got obsessed with. I started running a bunch of races, and I run. I love running, but I'm fat and I drink a lot, so I'm just a comedian. So.
Zach is still waiting for you to do a race. So he's still waiting for like the next big event.
I'm telling you, I'm going ultra. I want to do an ultra.
Yes.
Yes, do it, Bert.
I got the mindset. Like I'm just crazy enough where I go, like I feel like part of you has to be like when I've run races, like the first anything length I did like a half marathon. And I got to a place where I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to start running 8-minute miles and get this over with. And I just literally heart rate 178. Let's just get this over with. I'm done. I'm done with this.
The good thing about this is now you have a team of coaches around you after this event. So you now have like a team of professionals that you can get to train you for whatever ultra you want to do. So
we have Sally McRae.
Yes. Hi, Bert.
Sally McRae, Maggie Guterl, and Courtney Dauwalter. So you are in amazing company.
Is Courtney the chick that beat all those dudes?
Yes.
Yes.
I know who Courtney is. You were on Rogan.
Yes.
I listened to that.
Maggie too. Maggie beats all the dudes too.
Real? See, I tell you right now, I have two theories. Ready? I just said this to my wife because I was on the treadmill today and I came in. I go, women will always be better ultra athletes and musicians than men. Always, always, always.
In this company, you're proving
What about
it.
comedians? What about better comedians, Bert? What about that?
By the way, right now, everyone's better than men. Have you seen what guys are doing on the internet trying to pass it as comedy? It's horrible.
So good.
Hey, do you guys follow that guy, Jess? The guy that is married to the girl who started Spanx. His name's like Jesse Siltzer or something.
Itzler. Jesse Itzler. Yeah.
I follow him too. He did that crazy race where he was like going in and out of it, and like I don't know.
He's done some cool challenges.
Yeah, he did. In February, he did every mile for the day it was.
Yeah.
I did that too up until the 3rd, and then I quit.
I know. It sounds so reasonable until you get into those multiple days in a row, 20 miles plus.
Sounds so reasonable, and literally until you get to like the 7th, and you're like, okay, I'm doing 8 miles tomorrow. My Garmin says I need to recover for 57 hours.
Yeah.
Garmin wins.
Wow, I feel like I'm hanging out with royalty right now, ladies. I feel like I should leave and let you guys talk about real stuff so that people that are here, they're like, hey, get that guy out of here already.
You're a joy, Bert. We're glad you're here.
Yes, you are welcome as long as you want to join.
My daughter's doing a fashion show for her. She's going to a new all-girls Catholic high school in the fall, I hope. And if we go to back to school. And so she's putting on uniforms and walking outside my man cave and doing a fashion show.
Wow. So we want to hear more about the looks.
About the looks?
Yeah, like what is she sporting? Like, did she put the dresses together or?
Oh yeah, it's a blazer and a little skirt. I mean, I guess ultimately is what in the 90s was like Britney Spears wore. It's weird with your daughter in it. We were like, yeah, cool. But my daughter's very not comfortable in her body. So to watch her do a fashion show as she comes out and is actually proud of it is kind of cool. She's a weird kid. Yeah. It's what's interesting, and I'll say this, I having daughters. Now look, I'm a meathead. I'm 47. I grew up in Florida. I played sports my whole life. But like to see girls in a competitive nature was really hard for me to wrap my head around initially. Like to see girls get competitive because I just had never seen that growing up. I was so accustomed to seeing it in college football, in professional football, college basketball, professional basketball, in the sports I played, that the girls I dated, I never really saw competition. That's not who I dated. And to see my daughters and my daughter's friends get competitive, it is so freaking cool to see them like.
I love that.
Oh, I love it. I mean, like my daughter's team won the softball state championship, and I was like a fan wanting to shake hands with the picture. Like, you had a great day. Are you in a line for a meet and greet? I was like, yeah, she really pissed me off.
I love it. Aw.
So did you guys run today?
Yes.
What did you?
The question
where'd you-
is how far, Bert. You have to ask them how far they ran.
Here we go. Well, I'll pull up my stats and then I'll tell you my stats and then you guys feel free to share yours if you're comfortable. I don't want to like overwhelm you.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 miles. You ready for this? 1 hour, 39 minutes.
Hey, you got it
You
done.
got it
No
done,
one-
yeah.
No one can follow that now.
14. I like to walk the first couple miles, okay? I like
Yeah, ease into it.
Yeah, I like to ease into it. Every now and then I just go, you know what? We're going to slow this down. We're going to bring it to a walk. We're going to write a couple jokes. I wrote a joke. Let's see the jokes.
Wait, do you want to test the joke on us?
Yeah, you and Courtney can have a joke off, actually.
Okay. So it was on TV. Here we go, Courtney. I was watching a documentary on the Boston Strangler. I think it's so stupid to give him like a cool nickname so he sounds cool as a murderer. They should call it the Boston Pervert, and then he'll just stop altogether and be like, no. I'm not doing this anymore. That was
They always have cool names, though.
Yeah. It was like the Bay City Strangler. You're like, it sounds cool. Give him a bad one,
Yeah.
and he'll be
You
like,
basi-
because he'll be
Yeah.
like, I'm done. I don't want to get caught. Everyone's gonna call me the pervert. I'm out.
The sissy pansy boy or something.
And then my daughter's got me. I got drunk the other night. I've only drank like 6 nights out of the last 62 nights, right? So that's why I've been running. I've run like 200. I'm trying to run 1,000 miles this year, which I know is like not a lot, but for me that's a lot. And so I've run 260 miles in quarantine in the last 62 days, and I haven't really drank, but I got drunk the other night, and my daughters, I didn't realize how they could pick up on it, and immediately they came over and saw I was drinking. They're like, "Hey, Dad, we should get refrigerators for our rooms, right?" And I was like, "That would be a great idea." And they're like little tiny like party fridges, and then they feed it to me so well. They're like, "Dad, what do you think? Those got to be like $500." And I go on Amazon. I go, "It's $100." And they're like, "The steal! We should get one for each room." I'm like, "Let's do it!" And I ordered legit refrigerators for both of their rooms that are like literally Tyrion Lannister sized, like big. So now I'm living.
Oh my
So
gosh.
they're set.
Here's my question:
Wait.
Could you date someone who doesn't look attractive when they run?
Bert, I think we need
Maybe we're already in relationships, but that's true.
we need to get you drinking right now and then have you sign up for a 100-mile race.
Yes.
Oh.
You have
Just
coaches
the easy
on the
internet
call.
click.
You know, javelina
plan.
would be fun. He should do javelina.
Oh, you love javelina. It's a costume party in the desert.
All right, pour yourself a drink, Bert.
Seriously.
Oh,
Uh-oh. State sponsored.
yeah. Stay tuned. We're on a break.
It's a pause in the fun. Sorry
Yes.
for pausing the fun, but it's for a good cause. We've got that QR code up for you to go ahead and donate to Fight for the Forgotten. You can take a snapshot of it, and it does take you right to their link for
What do you need?
to their fundraiser.
Water? Are you okay? Yeah.
And I don't know why it's not switching.
Okay, I'm looking at javelina.
Yes.
Yes.
With a J?
Yeah. Like Javelina Jundred.
Yeah.
All I see are pigs.
Winners for this hour, you've got the Purpose Racing socks, and just reach out to us on social media and we will be able to get those out to you as soon as possible. And Zach is approaching that 90-mile mark. I don't know what the update is recently, but the treadmill will be raffled off for that after that 90-mile mark. So get your name in for that. Go to their social media. It is for the X32i
Is he okay?
model, and we will be getting that all set up there. And our athlete for the hour is Noelle. Hi, Noelle. How are you doing?
Awesome. And you?
Doing good. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited. This is so awesome. Zach is amazing, and he's going to break that record today.
That's
So
great.
exciting. Yes.
Noelle, you're out. You're doing the great race across Tennessee, right?
Yes, I am.
You're putting in miles for that for today.
I am. I'm up to about 130 now.
Wow.
And as of yesterday, I was in, I think it was 3,039th place, which is the top 16%.
Nice.
Yes. Top 16%. And I basically went from 0 to 130 miles like nothing. So
Worked the best that way, right?
yeah, I've been out with injury and surgery, so I'm just now getting back.
That's excellent to hear.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be more distance instead of doing speed. It seems like every time I do speed, I get injured. So I'm going to try distance for a while.
That's definitely a good approach.
Yes. And what a way to do it, to do 1,000 miles in 4 months is the goal.
Yeah, it's a good target, right? During this time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's
A lot easier than what Zach's doing today, though. I get to spread mine out.
Both are a challenge, but yes, I admit I wouldn't want to be running 100 miles on a treadmill today. It looks like a hard event.
Yes.
Saying it firsthand.
I don't know if I could do a marathon on a treadmill. That would be tough. Mental game.
Very mental, yes.
But he's doing great.
Focus.
Yes.
No, thanks. He's in the home stretch, so.
Yes, he is. He's going to do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thanks, Noelle, for joining in.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. Have a great rest of your run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will let you guys get back to the fun. Thanks for letting me bust in the
Great.
butt.
Thanks so much, Christina.
Are we still on?
Yeah, we're back.
All right.
Bert,
Sally,
did you
you're
sign
a
up?
Yellow runner.
Yeah.
Okay, Maggie, I'm looking for you. I'm following you. Lady. I just looked up the Javelina Jundred, and one of my buddies, a guy that I guess he's an ultra marathoner. The first ultra marathoner I ever met was a sound guy that worked for me, and he was like, yeah, I'm really into it, and I was like, I remember being so blown away, going, they really do that, and it's so crazy. This was like probably 8 years ago. He was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. But then he had the story. I'm sure you guys run into this. He was like, yeah, I used to be a functioning alcoholic. I got a couple DUIs, and then I just got into ultra marathoning. And you're like, oh, okay. So Maggie, what's Maggie Guterl?
Guterl.
Are you looking on Instagram?
I am.
Okay, it's Magatron Runs. Then you don't have to worry about my last name.
I got you.
Wait, but Bert, I didn't understand why that stopped you from signing up for Javelina.
It's not. They don't have it. Yeah. I got distracted. I started going on your YouTube pages. I don't think they've set it up for this year. It's supposed to go in October. I think they're waiting in to find out what happens with the virus.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I followed you back, Bert.
All right, Courtney. What's yours? Courtney. Oh,
Courtney Dauwalter.
Oh my gosh, I already follow you.
Boom.
It's the stars.
Look, register. I think.
Maggie, I love it. Just do it. Do it, Bert.
I'll do it. By the way, that's all you have to do with me. Whatever's broken in my brain is if I can't do it, I go, oh no, I can do it.
Hey, we'd be happy to come
Look at
crew
this.
you and pace you.
Oh my gosh. It's the funnest party. It is a party in the desert. But the thing is, Bert, here's the thing. Is you have to, every time you go out to do a loop, it's 5 loops. You have to come back to the start-finish area where everyone is partying. So there's only a 50% finishing rate. Do you know why?
Because people start partying?
Yeah, because they come in and they're like, dude, I don't want to go back out on a loop of 20 miles. I want to sit and party. So
it's a 20-mile loop.
yes, 5 of them. It's 5 20-mile loops. So like you go out for 20 miles, you come back to your crew, and they fill you up, and then you have to run this whole like U-turn to get back on the route. So you're seeing all these huge groups of people dressed up in Halloween costumes, drinking beer. There's food trucks everywhere. They're eating pizza, and you got to go back out in the desert and run. So as you get into loops like 3 and 4, you're like, dang, this is a dilemma.
But Sally, he could also wear a different costume for every loop. So he could have different outfit changes, which would be pretty cool.
This is
I
true.
mean, the possibilities are endless. I mean, they're unending at this point, right?
I mean,
Oh,
there's
they are.
every aid station too, so you're gonna miss out on the other parties if you stay at one. So
Right.
You got to keep going around. I mean, there's 100K, right?
There's 100K, but you know what, Bert?
Yeah.
There's also a night run where they unleash these people that run like 15 miles at night after you've already run like 70 miles, and they come at you in like glow sticks and wings, and they're like, woo-hoo! Like all excited, wanting high fives, and you're like dragging through the desert looking like death, and it's like the best thing to pick you up and just help you to keep going. So yes, there's all different distances going, and it's a dishwashing loop, or what's the loop called, where you go back the opposite direction each way? Yeah, washing machine. So you're always seeing people constantly.
So it's okay. I see what you're saying. I was like, wait, what do you mean a dishwashing loop?
Yeah, that's not right. So you come in one way and then you go back out the other way. So you're always crossing paths with people the whole time.
This is very doable for me. If you figure
So
if you stay
doable.
in quarantine until August, which is what they're saying in LA, I won't drink. I'll be on the treadmill every day, and I'll be ready for this. I'm gonna be ripped.
Yeah, this is such a good plan. I feel like this group's gonna hold you accountable.
We're making plans over here for you, Bert.
We'll crew you.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how great that would be?
I'm already marking it on my calendar.
We are. You got Maggie, Courtney, and Sally are on your crew. We will not let you stop.
Let's keep with this energy of this is a great idea. We should all get matching tattoos. This is a good idea, guys. This is a good idea.
You have so many good ideas. There's
I'm
lots
gonna cut
of
my hair with a Bic lighter tonight. This is a good idea.
Also, I think you should do all your shows shirtless, just from here on out, just wherever you go.
I think
That's a great idea.
Sally,
What?
just so you know,
He does.
He does.
do. That poster right there is from my Netflix special.
Wait, that's you? Oh! Yes, man! Well, what is your costume going to be then? You know, some people just run, well, you know they have a best buns contest at this race.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually an award. Yep. I'm just going to stop right there. Go ahead and look up the pictures from past Javelina hundreds, and you'll see some very interesting costumes. So,
Dangerous rabbit hole.
yeah.
Oh, really?
I feel like the group could also help you plan your costumes. So
Yes.
that's another
Yes.
option.
But do you guys feel like we're becoming best friends right now?
Yeah.
I do. There's this weird Zoom energy that's coming through right now. I don't know if it's Zoom or what, but yeah. Welcome to the Ultra community.
I'll start a group chat thread so we can all talk about it.
You should just join ours that we have.
I know. It's our daily, everyday.
I love this. This is awesome. My dad right now would be so jealous. I did a TV show with Caitlyn Jenner, and my dad lost his noodle. He's like, you have no idea, buddy. 1972, 1974. You were a 2-year-old. I had you on my lap. I watched those games. We watched the whole game. Montreal.
I love it.
So Nicole, how's Zach feeling? Like, what's his mood?
Well, so he's in pretty good spirits. He's doing really well. He's almost at 90 miles, which is good. But I think the monotony's kicking in. I think at this point he's ready to be off the treadmill.
What's his view in the front of it? Is that just an open door or a mirror?
Oh, so you mean when I was talking earlier, like where he is?
Well, like
or right now?
What's he looking at on the treadmill?
Well, that's crazy. He's just like kind of looking out into the house. So you've been to our house. Yeah. So he's just in the office and he's just looking out the door into kind of that kitchen area. So he's just been listening to music and this this program the whole time. He hasn't even been watching TV, which I can't fathom. Like he's just been on a roll, but
is he talking at all?
He kind of faded out about probably in the last 5 miles.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have recommendations of what we should do to kind of like, we can maybe go over there and cheer him on in a couple minutes so maybe we can kind of
do a little dance in front of in the kitchen so he can.
Oh, I was doing that earlier. I mean, trying to pump him up. Not recently, no. Please go away.
What about Stella? Can Stella provide some moral support?
Yeah, he kind of was like encouraged by her for a while, but I think that's faded. So I think we need new ideas. Stella was running on the treadmill a bit earlier. She wanted to join in the fun, but I think she's pretty tired right now. She's pretty much been napping.
Wait, she ran on the same treadmill with him?
No, so we have 2 treadmills, and so they're side by side. Okay. So if I run with her on a leash, she'll run with me on the treadmill. It's really funny. Yeah. So
you gotta check out Nicole's stories from yesterday. She has a little demo of her with Stella on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram, Nicole?
It's NK Bitter, I think. So these ladies have way more impressive Insta than me. My Insta game is kind of subpar, but yeah, I did get a good video with Stella and I running, so I was proud.
Can Zach hear us right now?
No, he took a break. Did Zach start running again?
He's on
back on.
Yeah, so let's talk to Zach because I think we can encourage him along.
Yeah,
because I think he needs some cheers right now. Hey Zach, you've got a whole group here. Yeah, I think Courtney's on the.
Hey Zach.
It's a little, yeah. So
Bert's signing up for a 100-miler.
Yeah, so he's been listening to this whole time. So he's super excited.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my God, he must be losing his mind. He's like, I gotta listen to this fat drunk comedian say he's gonna run 100 miles. Like, yeah, Bert, they run themselves. You got it, buddy.
You've made his day. So I think he's signing up too to help out. So I think you'll have like an all-star team.
You know for a fact with a little bit of a push and a text, Rogan would be in it in 100%. Know, and all you gotta say to him is, man, really impressed by your friend Bert. He's gonna run this 100-miler. I bet you couldn't beat him. And within a second, he changes everything. He's like, it's funny, I moved out to Arizona. I've been training in Sedona. Like.
So here's an idea. How about we set you all up with coaches from this group, and then it could be really a race. It would be a good competition. You would have kind of like an all-star coach, an all-star athlete, and it would be like Javelina 100 on steroids.
Okay, like, give me some basic coaching right now of like, here's where I was working. I wanted to get my my mile down to a 7-minute mile. I wanted to be able to run a 7-minute mile. And so, but right now I'm only running I can run like a 27-minute 5K, but I'm pretty winded. Like I got to lose weight. I think if I lost weight, it would be a lot easier for me to run.
Well, ladies, what do you recommend in the coaches of the group? So Sally, you're
Sally's like, good luck, Bert.
No.
Hey, Bert, is that a cross around your neck? I'd say a prayer. Maybe that.
Dude, we should start a group chat. I'm not kidding. We'd have lots of great advice for you. Hey, but actually, can I just pause this real quick? Nicole, what mile is Zach on right now?
Good question. Let me ask, what mile
Yeah.
is Zach on? Is he at 90 yet? 86 to 87.
86
So-
to 87. This is insane.
Yeah.
Now, is he seeing the light at the end of the tunnel at this point, or is he like,
I
how's
think
he feeling? Is he hurting? Is he hot? Is his
I
stomach
think
feeling
he's-
good?
Yeah, so I think he's hurting a bit. I think he's gonna get it done, but I think you know, he's having a positive attitude like he always does, but I think he kind of needs like all the cheers from everyone. So
Yeah, absolutely. So he has, so he needs to break
13.
what? Well, he has more than 2 hours, right?
He's good. So he has he started at 7, so he needs, yes, he would have till 7:30 to break the record now. So he should be good.
Mhm.
So I think maybe now he's close to being on 12-hour pace,
Okay.
I think. So
And his original goal was to go, and which he still very much could, was to do
Yeah.
sub 12. Was that what he wanted?
I think that's what he was shooting for. We had some technical difficulties early on, which
no.
which made it a little more challenging. So the treadmills have been great, but we had a power issue at the house where the machines would power down because there was too much electricity in one area, just, you know, to use that much power. So once
Yeah.
we spread it out, it's been golden. So it was kind of like user error. We just didn't know. We hadn't had the 2 treadmills hooked up at one time, which is so rare.
You don't do that all the time? I'm sure that's really common among all runners.
This lady's not usually on the treadmill, but
Like, you guys don't have dates on the treadmill next to each other in the room for hours on end?
I think I'd have to opt out of that date. It sounds very romantic, but not gonna happen.
Hey, babe, it's Friday night. You want to go out on the trails, or do you want to take it to the treadmills in the room?
Yeah. As we play it inside, open a bottle of wine, go to the treadmills.
That sounds like a terrible date night. As amazing, maybe we should do date night walks. We could do that. That
Right?
sounds more my speed. These treadmills are amazing, though. So
They
absolutely.
are. I have one.
love
Courtney, do you have one of these? Do you have the Nordic Track, Courtney?
Some version of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think-
ladies. Not to like, too much, but this is called the Woodway. This is the
Woodway is a good
greatest
treadmill.
treadmill in the world. Here's what I believe in. Ready? If you're going to say that there's a religion that I have, I believe if you're going to spend money on buying something nice that you use all the time, spend all your money. Get a nice vacuum, get a nice treadmill, because you want to enjoy it. So I spent, get ready for this, for my birthday, my wife and kids bought me this $15,000 so that I could have a want to run. And I run every day on it. And every time I get on it, I get excited for it. But
$50,000.
Wow.
Does
Yeah,
it
you know-
make you dinner?
no, it does. My dad walked
That's
the line.
amazing.
He goes,
Ew.
"It's free outside, big guy."
No, it's cool that it's getting you to run and use it.
I love it. I love getting on it.
Courtney?
What? I'm being serious.
And question for the ladies of the group. So what is the
Oh,
furthest that you
shoot.
all have run on a treadmill? Because
20, that's it.
Yeah. I think 18. And then my soul started dying, so I was like, it's time to get off.
yeah. I mean, I knew this was going to be amazing to watch, but like this just reaffirms to me I could never do this. Like watching a 100-mile effort, I'm like, this looks painful.
Yeah, did Zach practice on the treadmill a lot for this, or is this right now the longest he's ever been on a treadmill?
No, he had not practiced a lot before, which
Wow.
may be making things more challenging. He had run 30 miles at one
Oh my
time and
gosh.
been running for the last couple of weeks. So he had run periodically on the treadmill. So he had a Nordic Track that was awesome. But I think
Mhm.
I probably used it more to practice climbing once in a while. So this is like really a new phenomenon. So
well, that's amazing. Oh,
I used
amazing.
to, back in the day, I used to open a box of wine and get on my treadmill and just jog at a 4.5 and just watch guys' grocery games. I haven't had wine on the treadmill. On this new treadmill, I haven't drank wine on it yet. But my old treadmill was covered with wine. Covered.
You need to open a gym, Bert. Train like Bert. Just wine on the wall, wine bottles on the wall. Grab your bottle of wine, get on the treadmill. We're going to have a good time.
I got an email from the Malibu Triathlon. I guess I got to a podcast and said I wanted to do it. And they were like, hey, man, are you being serious? And I just replied, send me a wetsuit. I'm in.
Dude, do you live by the beach? Are you in LA?
Yeah, I live in LA, but nowhere near the beach.
Okay, I was going to say, we're going to do that triathlon with a beach cruiser too.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, where's Zach? So let's see where he is. Zach versus the world record. So I think he's still beneath it. So that's a good thing. So I think he kind of just needs to hold strong. So he is.
His heart rate's only 139 beats per minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I might
let's real quick. I'll go through my stats with you, Nicole, from today, and I think you'll be like a little shocked.
Okay.
My average heart rate for my 7 miles was 134 beats per minute as well. My max heart rate, 177.
So I'm very impressed by that. In good news, I just got an update that he had a bathroom break. So that's why it was kind of a slower mile. So he's been doing otherwise pretty well.
I was thinking about that today. Do you guys pee a lot when you run?
I do, yeah.
I ran the marathon. I didn't pee once.
You probably weren't drinking enough. You gotta drink
I didn't drink any water. I didn't want to have any water to like weigh me down.
Again, we need to start a group chat about some run coaching for you, buddy. You're gonna.
I think it all sounds perfect. I actually recommend you drink more beer while you're training.
Yeah.
Right, and also just beef and broccoli for fuel. Like that is beef and broccoli work wonders while you're running, and figs.
It sounds like, Bert, you're being set up for success.
I think I called my dad. I called my dad the morning before the marathon. He lives in Tampa, and I go, "Hey, I'm heading over to the marathon. What am I supposed to eat?" And he goes, "Buddy, I can't help you."
So Bert, the race director of Javelina just texted me, Courtney, and Sally, and he said, "You better come, you and Joe, to Javelina."
Dude, would be so fun. It's a yes.
I'm in.
100%.
I'm definitely in, and I'm good for one lap. I'm definitely good for one lap and a party.
Dude, if we're gonna be your crew and pacers, you're doing all 5, bro. Get ready. You have enough time to train for it.
Yeah. Sally's our coach.
One lap. There's no 1 lap. There's 5 laps. Hey, Nicole, who's the guy on the camera in there? Who's Creeper Man creeping on Zach? Is that your buddy?
Derek.
Oh, okay.
Nicole, someone's breaking into your house. Right now, someone's breaking into the house.
Derek, they were asking who you were. Derek Lytle's doing all the hard work.
Oh, yeah, Derek's great. And how hot is it in the room right now? Is Zach just like dripping sweat? I mean, I see an AC behind there, but did you have to turn that off?
It's not pleasant. So it's just so hot in Phoenix right now that our house, we had it like trying to like lower the temperature all day, but I think it's at 75 in the house. And then there's that separate unit in the treadmill room that's at 60. So let's balance it out. It might be like 70 in there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's
that might
hot.
be my favorite answer today. How's the heat in the room? She goes, "It's not pleasant."
It's not pleasant. And then Phoenix, like that's a rough city to do this thing right now.
In and out of the room a few times and go, "Woo, it is hot in here. I'm going to the other room."
There were some questions. How does it smell in here? And I was like, well, it still smelled a lot better in the past. I feel like there's some deep cleaning in that room going down next week.
Nicole, you're so gracious. You are so gracious with your words. Humble and gracious always. Hey, Nicole and I have shared some good miles in Western States and UTMB. And I'll tell you what, you'll always have a special place in my heart. UTMB, was it 2015?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, watching the sunrise with you as we descended into Courmayeur.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That
Such good memories.
Such good memories. And so I needed to take a pause and say thank you for gathering us together, because you are the most humble and badass athlete. You never give yourself enough credit, but you're amazing, the things that you have done. But I have so enjoyed following you over the years, and your support of Zach has been incredible. I mean, just the both you guys are such a rad team. So, you know, even you being so kind as to say that it doesn't smell that bad in the room, let's just go and say that's another testament how gracious you are always.
Oh, well, no, Sally, you're amazing. I have so many good memories of running at UTMB, especially hiking up that climb out of Courmayeur. That was the highlight of my run for sure. And then but you all ladies have always been so wonderful. I mean, you all are so gracious too, and such just great people. So it makes it all the better that you all are such great athletes, right? It's like we have the girls beating the boys, but not only that, they're just kind about it. So,
and you guys are fun to hang out with. I've been laughing hard.
We've got a good community. Nicole, how do you balance out you and Zach's personalities in situations like this? Is it better that you're not talking to him, or do you feel like he's like needing you to come in there and hop on the treadmill next to him?
Yeah, I think it was set up in a weird way. I would have kind of been excited to be in there with him, but I think he's getting it done. He's set. I'll jump off in a couple minutes and go see if he's doing well, but you know, he's been strong. I feel like he's so mentally tough, which is good. I would be the one who would be like, I need you in here.
Right.
So he's tougher than I am for sure, but no, I don't know. What do you all do at the end of races to get you through? Like, what is your recommendation the last 10 miles?
Well, I'll take this one, ladies.
You take this one.
What I like to do is just run past people fatter than me and just show them that I'm better. I can't let people fatter than me beat me.
Well,
go ahead, Sally.
This could be a whole separate show, I should say. We need to continue this after this world record, which is about to be set.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, let's put the world record on pause real quick. Hey, Nicole, you have my number. I'm gonna go with my daughter. She's doing the fashion show still.
Oh, yes.
Please start a group text with me in it.
Okay.
I'm expecting that tonight. And I will always. We got someone else is on either going to the bathroom or on a bike.
Pretty much on a bike.
Perfect time for me to leave. You guys, Zach, I love you. Continued success. Have a great time. Break the record. Ladies, I have had a blast with you. Thank you.
And you too.
I follow everyone on Instagram. I'll wait for the text.
Last time on for the QR code, we are going to have you scan that to get your donation in for Fight for the Forgotten. We do have that matching donation up to $10,000. So just scan the code and you can get the donation going there. Last prize from Buff is going to be a headband. Reach out to us on social media and we can get that to you. And then our last SFuels product pack 2. Reach out to us on social media and we'll get those sent over. And it is going to be the last chance for you to get your name into the drawing for the Nordic Track X32 treadmill. And once Zach hits 90 miles, then they will be doing the drawing for that. So get your name in the hat for that.